Sebastien Col, Seb Col Racing, one of France's premier match racers for a long time now. Seb, how are you enjoying this very different kind of racing?
Well, in a certain way it's quite different for sure. The boats are a lot faster, but when you look at the race course, it's so tight that in terms of decision making and crew organization and crew maneuvering, it's quite demanding as the match race was. So there's few things we can use from our whole match racing experience in this kind of racing. So.
And there are lots of match racers here. I mean, it's surprising how many people are here that I saw on the tour last year, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We have Jess here and a few guys like Bruni and others. So that's great. I mean, it means that it's an opportunity for the match racers to get into the multihull sailing world and foiling sailing world. So that's great, I think.
Interesting too, because obviously France has been the powerhouse in multihull sailing for decades. But you went an unconventional route and you went match racing, and now you're getting back into what France has always been so strong at.
Yeah, that's true. In France, we have a lot of experience. They are mainly coming from the designers, right. And we used to have in the past the Orma 60 trimarans who were already almost completely foiling. So
15 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I mean, in terms of technology and designs, we were a little bit in advance there in France. It's why I think we see a lot of designers in many French designers in many America's teams around. So, but for me, for sure, having the America's Cup in the old age, sailing Multihull, I had to go to the match racing world tour and get a bit away of my French usual sailing way. But that's good to be back here and in this kind of racing, so I can mix a little bit of my experience with some French knowledge. So that's very good.
Now that you're in with the Mod 70 and now with this, do your family and your friends back home now they think you're more French?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure really, but I really enjoy that. So my family is really helping me on that, and that's great. I'm also having a MOF campaign. Start the MOF sailing 2 months ago, thanks to the support of the French Sailing Federation, which just bought 2 boats for us. So we're gonna enter this boat for the next World in July, and trying to get into Australia in January next year also. So yeah, slowly we get into it.
Get to compete against your friend Loic. You've got Australian and New Zealand crew. Any problem with communication on board? How are you working with these young down under boys?
Well, they are great guys. I mean, Jason, James, and Nick, they are very experienced. I know Nick from the World Match Racing too, Nick Blackman. So no, this guy is pretty good for sure. As a new team, we need to work on our crew coordination and communication. It's really important this kind of boat, because between the time you have to make the decision and the reaction time for the crew is quite critical. So we just need to sail more and more together, and but so far we really enjoy that. So that's cool.
All right, great. Seb Col Racing, great job out there. Hope you have a good day, man.
Thanks a lot. See you.